First Spits. We out here in New York, New York. We at Delancey right now. The last Dojo episode, we had the legendary Percy P. So we're continuing that. We on the road right now with the Dojo Go. We mobile right now. So right here, we got the infamous, my homie right here, Necro in the building.
What's up, G?
Yo, what's up, yo? Chilling. Glad you could be here and everything.
This dude's excited, man. How long has it been you trying to get me on this fucking thing?
I'm persistent,
A year and a half.
I'm persistent. All right, first, who you got over here? You want to shout out real quick?
Sure. My boy AL is over here.
Where are we out here?
My boy Lex. Yo, Ray, say what up.
Yo, who else out here?
Got my boy Ray's right there.
Got PLR, the Psycho+Logical-Records.
Everybody down with PLR.
Woo!
My boy Tone Space.
How
y'all feeling? Good times, good times.
New York City, baby.
Word.
Brooklyn, New York.
Alright, so I got a couple questions. We got everything lined up and everything.
Let's do it.
Alright, like I said, long time waiting. We got the legendary Necro. Alright, so basically, I know how busy you are, because he's independent and everything. He's hustling, making, he's mad successful, he's not going that mainstream route.
Gotta use my motherfucking time wisely.
Exactly.
Feel me?
He's an entrepreneur right there. So
time's limited.
Exactly. I'm grateful to have this opportunity. So actually, I met you. I'm not sure if you remember the first time we were talking. I was actually at the Total Slaughter event with the Shady shit, and I was actually getting your opinion on that. And if I could quote you, you said
Slaughter? I was not there.
No, I was talking to you while I was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was asking you about it. I was like, so what do you think about that whole shit? To quote, he said, I respect it, but a lot of dudes just write one long verse dissing each other. It's not like making a real good hip-hop record, which is my forte, but it's cool to see once in a while. Do you remember saying that, and is that still your stance on battle rap? You know what is battle rap?
Alright, so first of all, battle rap is its own art, okay, since back in the day, so it's its own thing. You can't just, pretty much put battle rap into just one fucking word, you know what I'm saying? Battle rap originated on some old school shit, so already I respect it for what it is. See, I'm not a battle rapper, feel me? I did the DMC in 1994. I was on stage, I did the DMC battle because I wanted to try to be a battler and do all that, but I didn't like the format of letting the people control my fate as a rapper. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens in that thing, it's like you could be up 1 minute and you could be down the next fucking minute. But rappers like a Redman or De La Soul, they wasn't battling, they was making classic records. Rakim wasn't battling people. Rakim was Rakim. It's a different kind of thing. Now, of course, you had LL who could battle and was still LL. That's because he felt that. Maybe he had a worthy opponent. So, maybe if a certain opponent like an Eminem was like, fuck Necro. Okay, I'm gonna go to the lab right now and write shit for your ass. Because I know I'm gonna get 100,000 new fans in the next day. But now some no-name asshole try to diss me, I ain't gonna pay that shit no fucking mind, because now I'm gonna have to focus my time on that dude. I'd rather focus my time on making classic records. Classic records still pay me. I don't know if these dudes is making, I don't know if Kumo D still makes money off the battle that he had with, whoever he battled back in the day. You feel me? Busy B. I was gonna say that, I didn't want to say the wrong thing. So, does he still make money off of that today? I don't know. I still get money off of I Need Drugs, Dead Body Disposal, Who's Your Daddy? These is 15-year-old records. I still get checks monthly on the fucking end of the month for joints I made years ago. So, listen, some dudes like a Disaster, he's incredible at doing that. That's his lane. So hopefully
he can't make a track. He can't really make a track.
Whatever. I ain't gonna judge the dude because I ain't listening to his catalog. But he does what he does, and I do what I do. People can't do what I do, my lane. I'm on some death rap brutal shit, and I fucking excelled at that. Listen, in life you gotta be lucky if you can even excel in one fucking thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? In making beats or fighting. Like, there's dudes that are fighters and rappers, you know what I mean? What are they doing better at? Something, at some point you gotta pick something to focus on.
Well, that's what I was gonna say actually, because not he's talking about lanes. Like, not only he's one of the top producers, but he's also the top lyricist. So not only Necro, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Like, not only some people can barely manage one, but you're able to master both at the same time. Like your production, I would say.
Well, that's my fan base. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask some dude who has no clue of me, who only knows Nas and you know what I mean, and Eminem and that, and you say Necro, he don't know. It's people that know. Listen, it's 7 billion motherfuckers on the planet. Most likely, 6 billion don't know what fucking Jay-Z is. Because they're in the middle of India or Africa or something, they don't even know who Jay-Z is. So there's always going to be somebody who don't know who you are, which means there's always somebody new who can find out who you are. So I'm known to maybe 100,000 dudes that fuck with me. I say that because if you go to Spotify, I got 100,000 listeners. I got 350,000 likes on Facebook. That don't mean that that's listeners. I know about 100K motherfuckers are listening to me monthly. So is that a bad thing? Nah, I milk that shit to my potential. I don't work a fucking job. I got up today at like fucking 3.
Exactly. Do what you want to do.
I ain't bragging of that. I'm just saying like I'm getting up at 3 because I was up till 7, 8 in the morning working on my merchandise.
But it took you a while to get there, no?
I mean,
Necroproduct.com.
you know, I was working mad jobs as a kid. I did the bagel store, I did wall bounds, I did ShopRite, I did shoe salesman in the village, walking up the stairs, getting told to clean dirty ass fucking shit. I did all that from 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Until 16. Then 16 I started selling weed. That's when shit changed.
Word.
When I discovered the art of selling drugs, everything changed because now I was getting all them sneakers I wanted. Sneakers wasn't that much money, so if I'm making like $700 a week, easy. I get sneakers. I went and bought some P-Wing Polo, you know what I'm saying? Which is like $100 shirts back then. So, you know, when you're young, all you give a fuck about is being fly. You know what I mean? You ain't thinking about nothing. It's just what fly shit am I wearing so I can get bitches in the hood? You know what I mean? So it went from doing the regular bullshit jobs to doing weed shit to then making beats and selling them and getting money off the beats. So it started interacting. The weed selling was fucking clashing with the beat making. I would be making a beat and getting beat by somebody to deliver them weed in the middle of making a beat.
So you had to go for what?
So no, I have to stop making the beat and then go deliver this asshole a nickel for $5 or whatever, or $10, because my whole thing was I will deliver to you within a 10-block radius, and that got me mad customers, and I was fucking with a lot of dudes' business in the neighborhood because they wouldn't get from that dude because that dude wasn't delivering at fucking 12 a.m. You could beat me 12 a.m. I would ride the bike to fucking to the projects or to fucking Georgetown or whatever because I was on my hustle. I wanted to get the money. I was making money.
Exactly. That's how you got to where you are right now. That's why we're all here for Necro and everything.
I'm willing to put the work in. Most people ain't willing to put the fucking work in. That's really what it comes down to. You could know what to do, but will you put the work in? Putting the work in means you gotta be willing to work fucking and be up for 3 days.
Exactly. That's a true entrepreneur because, you know, you gotta be on your grind. You gotta be on your grind like Tony Hawk and all that. But now, honestly, I mean, if you didn't do all that, you wouldn't have been on Sway and Tony Touch and all that, among other radio shows. You know, you definitely get recognition. I know you said earlier that some people win.
Getting up on Tony Touch and Sway was based on me going up with G-Rap.
Yeah, well, shout out to G-Rap.
Them dudes never invited me up to the show. No disrespect to them. Shout out to Sway and Tony, but you mentioned something in a way, doing what I did got me there. Yeah, working it out to do a full album with G-Rap got me on them shows.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? So, like, I don't base going on them shows based on, like, Necro merit. Like, them dudes is Necro fans. But G-Rap fucking with me, he don't fuck with nobody. So that was based off him hearing my name ringing bells. He told me, I asked him, I was like, what did it take for you to know who I was? He said, he started hearing on YouTube comments, people saying, oh, that dude, he's similar to you. So I was like, oh, word, YouTube comments? And he's talking like, literally, like, I was already out dropping records for like 10 years before he even started seeing YouTube comments. So it just shows motherfuckers, you think you're out for a week or a year, and you're wondering, yo, you need to put in work. Then he said he heard like songs like Dead Body Disposal. G-Rap don't really sweat anybody, just so you understand. He ain't the type.
He's a legend, top 4.
He ain't the type that like, you're gonna talk to him and he's gonna be mentioning 50 rappers he sweats. He'll mention Pun, you know what I mean? He'll mention Nas, like, you know, the dudes that he fucked with.
Direct descendants.
He don't give a fuck. He's a G-Rap is pimping bitches, you know what I mean? 24/7. So for me to even get in his fucking wavelength,
well, you deserve it, bro.
no, actually the crazy shit is it was a Necro fan, this chick who's a huge fan. And she was fucking with Domingo and told Domingo, why don't you link Necro with G-Rap? It was on one of my female fans who put that shit up.
That's what the fans, you know?
How crazy is that?
Back, Necro.
Yo, it's a fan. A fan will do for you what a hater won't do. A hater ain't gonna help you.
Exactly.
But someone who fucks with you, you gotta nurture that shit. I'm not gonna mention names, but I used to come across rappers coming up. And a lot of these motherfuckers, I would see them as they came up, would diss the fans in front of me. The do little slick shit. Like one dude, I ain't gonna mention names, tried to rob the fans at one show I put him on. I took him to the side. I was like, yo, Jay, I'm gonna fuck you up, B. You don't try to rob the fans, you stupid motherfucker. Like, who does that? This dude's supporting you, you trying to evict the fans because he's so hood, this dude. He's thinking, like, I'm even gonna rob fans. So I had to teach that dude a lesson on, yo, you don't rob fans. And he learned, obviously, you know what I mean? And he's on a different wavelength now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of fans.
Big Tone, what's up? Mongoloid, that's my boy Chicken Fucker.
We everywhere out here. New York, we're at the Delancey right now. You know what I'm saying? Dojo from Yonkers and shit. Yeah, we're in Necro going here.
Yeah, man, you know, like, it's a learning process, man. It's like with anything, man. Check this out. Fucking, what's the little motherfucker, the golfer? What's his name? The black golfer.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods was doing it for 21 years before he blew up because he started at 3. So he was working on the craft. People think he blew up real easy and mad young. But he was doing golf for 21 years to lead to that. So some dudes think they're gonna pop off as an actor.
Like an iceberg, got all the work underneath.
Yeah,
You know
yo, you see these actors, some of them was working at 6 years old as actors, and then they pop off at 36. You know what I mean? Or 26 or whatever. But they was doing it for 20 years. So me, I'm doing rap since 1990. I was in this New York scene. Literally, I had my demo played on Bobito and Stretch in 1990.
Wow.
Motherfuckers who watch this shit don't even know what the Bobito and Stretch show is. That was like a mecca.
Big L was on that.
Every rapper you love went through that funnel first before they blew up. Wu-Tang, Black Moon,
It was like a rite of passage.
Big L. Yeah. So, you know, when you come through that school, like, you better be fucking popping, man, after 20 fucking years, man. In some way.
Like
Hip-hop's a hard hustle, man, because it's a hustle of making people be a fan. Anything in life where people gotta be a fan is not gonna be an easy thing. This is why, like me, you know, like, it's very difficult to keep people to be a fan. You know, and then you got people that get slick and say they not your fan anymore. So I'll get real quick to be like, fuck you then. Oh, you ain't my fan, then you a bitch.
They're stands, that's what they are.
Whatever they are. Whatever they are. People get married, motherfuckers. They think your new shit ain't hot like it was before. This happens with almost all the legends. Everybody drops 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 albums, if that much, and then they don't like nothing that they do anymore. Because you changed and you grew. No, well, listen. Like, I've always loved G-Rap. So I never said, oh, I don't like his shit anymore. But there's a lot of rappers that I have not checked for that I was checking in 91, 92.
They fell off, they sold out. Worse, Illuminati shit.
Well, sometimes they just didn't reinvent themselves and you were growing.
That's true.
Yeah,
Listen,
but you can outgrow, you know, your
listen, sometimes you gotta actually reinvent yourself. You actually have to sit down and reinventing yourself could be doing the same shit, but letting the world know, I still do this, motherfucker. That's reinventing yourself. Because dudes get lazy. Because a lot of dudes had the major label thing, so they didn't have to grind it indie. Reinventing yourself could be now grind indie. You can still make the same albums you did back then.
Got the technology
but
now.
don't think anybody's gonna fucking hand you a check now. You ain't getting the Tommy Boy check now. You need to be Tommy Boy now. And a lot of these dudes can't. But then you got dudes, I ain't gonna mention names, certain dudes that is living off their first album, and God bless them, because they dropped such a classic fucking album that they're doing shows forever off that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I do shows off old tracks.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Classic.
Like if you drop classic shit, you will get booked and people will want to watch you do it live.
Yeah.
Same way people want to see Billy Joel do New York live. That song is old as fuck. It don't mean nobody wants. It get played every New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So hot shit is hot shit. If you make classic, people still fuck with Mozart. We're looking. People still fuck with Mozart. The shit is 1,400 years ago or whatever the fuck it was. You know,
So
500, 800 years ago. So
I guess it depends on if it's good. It's good. It's gonna stand test
you
of
can
time.
still put on fucking Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, I Ain't No Joke, Paid in Full, Fuji Rap, or On the Run, you know what I'm saying? Ice Cream, fucking Illmatic. Any of these records get put on right now, I like it better than anybody's new shit.
Well, to add on to that, you're saying basically old shit from your favorite artists. Well, the thing I like.
Well, I like Metallica's best shit, their first
Well,
album.
you're also a metalhead as well. But getting back to hip hop and shit, like thing about you is that your style is basically hasn't changed much since. Like I even saw videos from '92. You spinning in Brooklyn at the age of 16, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And like that was incredible to me, and it sounded just
I mean,
like.
you know something? Listen, it changes and it doesn't. It's like Slayer. They're gonna be brutal, but Slayer's gonna drop a new album, fan is gonna be you're getting Tom Araya at 50 now, whatever he is.
You just can't sell out.
But it's still a little bit changing.
Yeah, it might not be as good as
like I don't copy songs I did. I haven't redone Who's Your Daddy. I'm gonna make a new fucking sex track. Maybe I'll never make a track as good as
Sexist in the building.
Maybe I'll never make a track as good as that. It don't matter though, because I'll still get my dick sucked all around the world to that one track. No, but it works like that for all artists. You understand what I'm saying? Like Metallica got Fade to Black.
What do you think of the new album?
I didn't get it yet.
Okay.
The new songs are cool. I don't want to critique Metallica. I don't feel I'm on the level to critique them. You know what I mean? Like, you know? So I don't want to go there and talk about them because they're my favorite band.
No, I got it.
But like they don't owe me nothing. They don't got to drop another record ever again. You feel me? Like yeah, they did what they did. That's my brother, Mr. Hyde, right there.
Yo, Mr. Hyde in the building. Say what's up to the Dojo fan.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Got Mr. Hyde on the Dojo. We rocking.
Tell them about your albums.
Yeah. I'm about to come that later. You know,
Evil Never Dies out to choke all you motherfuckers to death.
Word up, we out here. You know what I'm saying?
Repping with my man Necro for UG.
PLO in the building. Psycho+Logical-Records.
Razors on the New York Gangsters
Get
joint.
Crime Capsule, yeah. New York Gangsters,
Yeah.
go to YouTube, check that, and get Crime Capsule right now. It's out there.
My boy Big Tone Spacey raps. Hit him with a verse quick. Just hit him quick. That's what you do.
Hit you with a verse, split you till it bursts. If you knew the first, then you know the second. The flow is weapons. I just come and I'm annihilating shit. I'm feeling sick, my stomach churning, but I make a motherfucker plummet, burning, send it to the fucking ground. I don't fuck around.
Now if I don't stop him, he will go on for 3 hours.
Yeah, we got limited time with Necro.
That song, you know what I mean?
Few
From
more
Harlem.
questions. Facts. Going back to what we were kind of saying before about the fans, I've been noticing, you know, you actually been, seems like you've been branching out more to the fans and everything. Cause like in the past, you were kind of more reclusive, but now I feel like you engage in the fans and you're bigging them up. And then
Nah. Check this out. Listen, there's a difference between doing interviews and like I'm on Facebook constantly. I talk to every fan. I do the
That shit.
Facebook Live.
He's a real
I holler. So like I'm always in touch with the fans. What happened is when I want to accomplish certain things and certain goals I got, what happens is I get hit from every angle. Do an interview, do this, do that.
Like me, yeah.
You know that, it piles up. And if I do every interview, then I don't do that. And so it got to a point I was committing to too much shit and not getting enough other shit done. So now I was like, I'm gonna put that shit in a list of a queue of things to do.
yeah, he told me, you know, he's gonna put me on the list. He's a good man, you know, at least he's honest, he's real with you. He's not gonna push you off and shit. So at least, you know, that's all gonna go to too if you wanna.
Hold on 1 second, I gotta add something.
Sure, you know, we here. You know, I got the Dojo fam in the building, you know, Sir Spitz. We from Yonkers and all that repping. We mobile right now with the Lancet, New York and shit. Rocking with the infamous Necro. You know, he's going off. I had a few more questions I got asked and everything. You know, we rocking,
Make
yeah.
sure I don't miss hugs for hugs for you, but I don't think it's started yet.
Nah, yeah, exactly. We all trying to. But so you're saying not about the fans. Well, what about the other artists and everything? It seems like you're actually collabing with more artists. You got that new Cypher out, New York Gangsters.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, you know, like I wanted to get on a song with Tragedy, Capone, Raze.
It had 10 MCs representing each borough. Go check it out on YouTube.
George,
I'm curious.
Owl.
I was surprised to see Curious. I was happy.
To be able to get on a joint like
Chris
that
Rivers?
was a good look, right? You know, so like I'm down to do moves like that if it makes sense for what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I don't just in general want to just rap with any person that want to rap. I want to make sure if I'm fucking with somebody. I mean, look, if somebody pays me money, I'm gonna have a fan experience page up in about a week. Okay, it's on Pledge Music. It's gonna offer like 20 fan experiences, and one of them will be you can buy a verse from me. You know, you'll buy the verse, and then I'll do it. It'll be on Pledge Music. So what up, yo?
Poison Pen in the building. Poison Pen. Yo, what's up?
Psychological, you already
Yo,
know about
last time I seen him was at the Roy Slayers tour.
Yeah.
It was at Brooklyn, you know? He's all over. Poison Pen.
So all-star interview right here.
Yeah. Dojo, that's how Dojo goes.
We decades deep. I ain't gonna say so much.
Yes, sir. Yo, we got Barrel Munch might be pulling up and everything. I saw on the flyer.
Okay.
I go on.
Yes, you know, man. You know, listen. I'm always open. Listen, I did a whole album with G-Rap. I'm down to work.
Yo, the Godfathers, Once Upon a Crime. Hold on.
Shit right here.
Yo, came out a couple years ago, 2014, right?
2013.
13. Yo, that became one of my favorite albums of all time, honestly. Yo, the lyricism,
That's my boy
his
Carbone.
production.
What it is, my brother.
Go out here.
How you feeling? Good. Well, you trying to tell me you leaving?
No. The party just getting started in the dojo.
Oh, yo, I gotta go because Lug's ready for me.
Oh shit, we out here. That was perfect, bro. We don't want to delay. Yo, thank you, man.
Yo, much respect.
Necro
Yeah.
Death Rap all day.
Mr. Spitz.
Yes, sir. Spit.
What it is?
Dojo.
Yo, this is one of the best dudes around. That's my fucking boy.
Necro, the sexist. Alright, we out. Yo, it's a wrap. Peace out.